Just in at Manchester United. Urgent drama is unfolding behind the scenes, and fans won't want to miss this. A surprising situation is bubbling up at Old Trafford, with growing tension between a rising young talent and the man calling the shots. Despite relentless effort and determination from one player, he's still struggling to break into the first team. And now, one major demand has shaken things up, putting pressure directly on the manager's decisions. Could this be the beginning of a larger problem inside the club? Stay right here to find out everything that's happening. And if you love Manchester United, make sure you subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any updates. Kobbie Mainoo is fast becoming one of the most talked about names among Manchester United fans. The young midfielder has been going above and beyond during the October international break, training hard at a sports complex in Spain, showing just how serious he is about earning his spot in the team. But despite all this extra effort, Mainoo still faces an uphill battle, and the main obstacle in his path appears to be manager Rúben Amorim. Since taking charge, Amorim has been making bold choices, and for reasons not yet entirely clear, he seems reluctant to give Mainoo a more prominent role in the side. Even with his promising displays and clear potential, Mainoo remains on the sidelines. That decision is causing a stir among supporters, many of whom have taken to online forums to voice their frustrations and call for the manager to rethink his approach to youth development. To make matters worse, England boss Thomas Tuchel also left Mainoo out of his latest squad, despite the midfielder's strong performances in the Euro 2024 qualifiers. The general feeling is that Mainoo's lack of playing time at United is now hurting his chances on the international stage. It's a disappointing situation for a player who's done everything right, but still isn't being given the opportunities he needs to grow. Plenty of fans are now pointing fingers at Amorim, arguing that this is not just about one player, it's about the future of the club. Manchester United has always prided itself on nurturing homegrown talent, and Mainoo symbolizes that tradition. Some supporters have even said that if he's not in the team by Christmas, he may be tempted to leave in search of more game time elsewhere. And losing a talent like that could be a devastating blow. Other promising names like Aiden Heaven, Tyler Fredrickson, Chido Obi, Shea Lacey, and Lainer Euro are also coming through. And there's a growing fear that Amorim might be overlooking an entire generation of potential stars. When you replace young talents like Euro with underperforming veterans like Harry Maguire, questions must be asked about the long-term vision of the club. The situation is being compared to what happened with Alvaro Fernandez under Erik ten Hag. That didn't end well either. Now, fans are concerned that history might be repeating itself under Amorim. His continued preference for Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro, despite their inconsistent form, is drawing heavy criticism, especially when a player like Mainoo is ready and waiting. Some fans have gone so far as to say that Amorim is destroying Mainoo's international career by denying him a proper chance at club level. It's a harsh verdict, but one that reflects the growing frustration among the United faithful. Mainoo's dedication is clear, and when a player works that hard, he deserves at least a fair shot. Of course, not everyone agrees. There are those who argue that Mainoo hasn't quite done enough to warrant a starting role. They claim that if Bruno Fernandes or Casemiro were to get injured, only then would Mainoo get minutes. But even then, they doubt whether Amorim would trust him enough to step in. That leaves Mainoo in a frustrating limbo, not playing because he lacks experience, and not gaining experience because he isn't playing. Critics say he plays too safe, passing sideways or backwards instead of taking risks. But that's normal for a young player easing into senior football. The real issue is time. Without regular matches, a talent like Mainoo can't develop properly. United could be missing out on something special, simply because of short-term thinking. With the Premier League as United's only competitive outlet until the FA Cup returns in January, opportunities for rotation are limited. And Amorim doesn't seem interested in shaking up his starting 11. That means players like Mainoo are stuck waiting for an injury or suspension just to get a sniff of the action. Even in that case, there's no guarantee Amorim would trust him enough. Fans are running out of patience, especially since Mainoo is not just another prospect. He represents the spirit and values of the club. United has always been proud of its youth system. Are we now watching that legacy being ignored? Now the ball is in Rúben Amorim's court. The player has done everything asked of him and more. It's time for the manager to show whether he truly believes in building for the future. If he doesn't, he might not just lose matches, he could lose the support of the fans and the very identity of Manchester United. There's no denying that Kobbie Mainoo's work ethic and commitment deserve praise. He's done all he can to earn a place in this Manchester United side, and many believe he deserves a real chance to prove himself. But what do you think? Should Rúben Amorim give Mainoo more opportunities? Yes or no? Drop your answer in the comments below, and let your voice be heard. Your opinion matters. You are the heart of this club, and your passion keeps United alive. Wait. Before you go, check out this explosive Manchester United video that's sending shockwaves through Old Trafford.